welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is Fate of the Pharaoh. Build your glorious Egyptian towns and expand your realm in the glory and prosper. The greedy enemy wanted the treasures of Egypt. Long-time attacks exhausted the magnificent realm of the Pharaoh. Days of glory are far behind now, wrapped in the dust of the endless deserts. But there's hope. The enemy has finally fled. Take the role of the brave young Pharaoh's advisor and raise the golden cities of Egypt once again in this fun and beautiful strategy/management game. Construct homes for your people, set up production, trade, please gods, fight crocodiles and dangerous cobras while building monuments and famous wonders of the Egyptian realm, and be visited by aliens from space that will teach you the secrets of how to build the mighty pyramids. All of this and much more in the Fates of the Pharaoh. First of all, fuck off with your ancient aliens conspiracy.
I was gonna say.
Well, I said it because I'm like, it's fucking racist.
Yeah, I didn't get to that point, but yeah, that's not a good theory.
No. It's like, no, the people of Egypt came up with the building of the pyramids themselves. They didn't. Their fucking star gods didn't show up.
Because fun fact, a pyramid is the shape that is probably the best for putting large amounts of heavy stuff in a pile without having it fall over. And also, they failed a lot of times.
Right. Stargate wasn't a fucking documentary, okay? With that in mind, anyway, we got the Nintendo Switch version of this, so over to the Galax for the bodybuilder.
So this game was developed by Kateya Games.
Uh-huh.
Kateya Games is also the developer of the Kingdom Tale games that we have previously reviewed. This makes sense because this is the same game as Kingdom Tales. I'm not exaggerating or anything.
How close are we talking here?
I mean, maybe later game they get some different specific names for some of the specific structures you can build.
Huh.
But it's the same when the residences have their meter filled, click on the taxes. When they need water, click on them and they'll go to the well. And your goal is to fulfill certain requirements in each stage. And get rid of the occasional. So here the objectives are snakes and rocks instead of wolves and fallen trees.
Okay, so is there anything that is,
it's Kingdom Tales, but make it Egyptian.
Well, did they add anything that's new?
Not as far as I got in the game, which was admittedly not far.
Okay. Like
the menus, and you can see the different options in the menus, even the ones you haven't unlocked or can't use yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, it's not a bad game, but it's basically the same game. And on the Switch, you have the options of touch controls or basically right Joy-Con, stick and trigger controls, and that's about it.
I think that's about the same as other Ocean Media conversions of these games.
Yeah, which is not the most fun way to do it at any rate.
Yeah, but at least there are touch controls for it.
Yeah, the touch controls were solid. They worked fine. If you want it to be more Egyptian, this is more Egyptian. Otherwise, I literally have basically nothing. I mean, part of it was I was just having a hard time. The control system was a little bit annoying to me, but also just having already done the first several stages of Kingdom Tales,
right?
Doing like literally the same stuff in the first several stages of this,
I'm like,
was not. It didn't really grab my attention.
I mean, that makes sense.
And the story, honestly, is, if anything, less interesting here to me, because I don't find the Egyptian thing a particularly huge. I mean, I guess it gets interesting later if they have aliens or whatever, but I don't know how interesting. The combat system might be different. It suggested that there was a combat system. But I think that's just like there are enemies that can come and damage your stuff, and then you have to send someone to take care of them and then repair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess it's also worth noting that the footage you're seeing on screen here is from the PC version, which is it's free on the Microsoft Store, or at least the first bit of it is, because you do have to. It's what Nintendo calls free to start.
Uh-huh. And actually, there's one advantage over this PC version that you're having right now, which is that you can see the tasks at all times without having to click on a sub-menu, which is facilitated by the fact that the window is square rather than the switch screen being wider than it is tall.
Right.
Again, it's not bad if you enjoy time management puzzles like this. Because ultimately the goal of this, it has a mode where you don't have to worry about the time, but ultimately the way it's designed, the goal of it is to reach your goals as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we have gotten a number of these kind of casual management sim things this year.
So yeah, if that's what you're into, this is fine. The touch screens work fine on the Switch, but I would not recommend playing it on the TV with the Switch, probably because the stick and there's no that I could find in the menu sensitivity control for the stick and trigger controls, so it's always a little bit sluggish.
Yeah. So is the music appropriately Egyptian?
The music is appropriately Egyptian.
About what I would expect. Granted, we don't actually know what ancient Egyptian music sounds like because,
Yeah, but it's like Egyptian movie music.
Right. It's just, yeah. In fact, most of the music created by the human race throughout its existence is lost to time.
Because no one really figured out a way to write down music, or figured out a way to write down music that survived until quite a while after we developed ways to write down words.
Well, it's not just that. We didn't have recording. So even if and a lot of the instruments they used back then didn't survive.
Yeah, we don't know exactly how they worked or what they would have sounded like, or more importantly, how they were tuned.
Yeah. So anyway, as far as pricing, so the Switch version clocks in at $9.99.
For there only being like 45, 50 stages in this, it's maybe a little bit high. Unless you foresee yourself replaying it to try to get the best possible time.
Okay. And anything else?
Not really. It's really hard for me to review literally the same game again, except this time the people are wearing Egyptian clothes.
I mean, this is probably more shameless than even Radalaikia. Because Radalaikia has a lot of similar games, but they tend to not release exact clones.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like if there's Bejeweled, and Bejeweled is popular, and then I guess the company that made Bejeweled could release a game that instead of jewels has suits of playing card emblems.
Yeah, or not even that much effort. This is probably just a reskinning.
Yeah, I didn't go back and examine all of the exact paths, but the goals in the first few levels are the same.
Yeah. So, worth keeping that in mind. I suppose that's about it for Fates of the Pharaoh here.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to tune in after the break as Petty Fan will be reviewing Dreaming Sarah.